Greetings and welcome to Simple Cooking Made Simple. I'm the Carolina Chef and we are trying out Paula Deen's peach cobbler recipe. It's almost like mine. It's a little different. I did mess with the ingredients just a little bit, but in the description below we'll have all those details on how I made mine. I'll also put Paula Deen's link there so you can check out her recipe and kind of compare and do what you want to do. You know, that's what's fun about cooking. So let's try this. This looks wonderful. It's nice and gooey, has a nice amount of juice. No. Boy, this makes you want to dance. Oh, this is so good. So good. Probably shouldn't be eating this, but it is so tasty. Well, you know, guys, we hope you will watch this full recipe. Leave us a comment if you make this. Oh, this is so delicious. So let's get started. So let's play. So let's get started. First, we're going to put a stick of butter in the oven. And we preheated that oven to 350. So right now we have a cup and a half of sugar and a cup and a half of flour, like self-rising flour. So what I like to do first is kind of get this mixed up. We'll pour a cup and a half of whole milk and just pour it in there slowly. And then we're just going to bring these sides in as we're mixing, making sure we're getting all this mixed up. And this will be a little bit thinner than what your pancake mix is. So we're going to let this sit there for a while our butter melts, and we're going to get our peaches ready. So we did a video, kind of like a little review of what I did on canning peaches since it was my first time, and these turned out delicious. So go check that video out. I'll put a little link up here so you can go watch it. See, that's a nice seal that we have there. And you know, we're not going to use these lids, so when you're canning, you always want to make sure you use a fresh lid. 4 cups of peaches. We may have a little bit more than 4. But I'm just going to drain this juice off because we will end up using it. So I'm thinking these 2 jars will probably give us right at 4 cups. And we did leave a little juice in there. So what juice I left in here, we're going to add it. So we probably got a little bit more than 4 cups, more the merrier. But we're going to save this juice, and I am going to do a recipe on a peach lemonade. That's why I've got these set out. We're gonna, after we get this stuck in the oven, I'm gonna do another video. We're gonna make some peach lemonade. I cannot wait to see how well that turns out. Butter's melted, and I kind of, you know, maybe take and put this butter all around your edges. Maybe it'll help the sticking process so it doesn't stick as bad. And then I'm just gonna, there's just a little hair of a piece that wasn't melted. Now be careful pouring this in that you don't splatter yourself. So I'm just going to make sure this is good and even. Now this is a lot different way of doing this. Not a lot, it's just a different technique of doing this. And it says, her recipe says, not to stir in this butter. So we're not going to do that. And then we're supposed to spoon our peaches on here. So we're just going to take these. And we only want about 3/4 of a cup of juice, so we may have to add a little bit more juice to this. We'll wait and see. And if you don't have canned peaches, you can use fresh peaches, canned peaches, frozen peaches for this recipe. I'll have her full recipe in the link below, but I'll also have how I did this as well. About even to me. We have a little bit less than a cup. And this is just going to make this so much better using your own juice. Now she makes a juice using water and sugar and cooking her peaches before she does this. When you're putting this back in the oven, make sure you use some pot holders. And then we'll let this cook for about 45 minutes or so. And that's going to depend on what kind of oven you use. I use a gas oven, so it may take me a little bit longer. With the juice, it's just going to make it that much juicier and gooey of a dessert. And I love some peach cobbler, and it's definitely peach season. Well, actually, we're probably almost out of peach season because now you're starting to see those sales on peaches and stuff starting to go away. Probably about 2 weeks ago, I found one for 77 cents a pound, and they were wonderful. That's what I used to make these canned peaches. So I'm looking forward to this. We'll see you in a bit. We just pulled this peach cobbler out of here, out of the oven. Oh, it smells so good. Let's check this out. I'm gonna dig around. Oh yes, it's nice and juicy. Look at that. Oh yeah. So this is gonna be nice, hot and gooey. Best part of a peach cobbler. And then once you add some of that vanilla ice cream, oh yeah, it will bring you back to your childhood when your grandmother used to make you some peach cobbler. So that's it on this recipe. We'll put you all the information down in the description below. And then I'll also put a link for Paula Deen so you guys can kind of compare. Leave us a comment if you make this. Let us know what you think. And make sure you smash that like button, share with your family and friends, subscribe. You know it's free. Well, if you didn't know, you know now. So let's, what else? Oh yeah, make sure you share with your family and friends. Hope you guys have a good night. I know I am because I'm getting ready to dig in. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. God bless.